two candidates for state senator. And it came up at our county commissioner meeting on Tuesday, pardon me, about the match being required now under the LMIG, the local road from the Department of Transportation, which because the TSPLOST failed in Casper County in this area, along with filing in, I think it was 6 of the areas that they ran TSPLOST. They now are levying a 30% matching fund requirement on the county for road funded by the state, when it used to be 10%, which is going to increase our match required roughly about $100,000, when previously it was around $20,000. What will you do when you're elected, to correct this problem? And I think what your answer is.
Mr. Black.
Well, the TSPLOST, as you said, failed in a lot of places. It failed almost everywhere. And in our last debate, we talked about this in Jackson County. How do we get something down that has failed? And there's several ways. Basically, you need to find out why it was voted down. Was it different projects going to do it, or was it because we just didn't want the tax? But what he's talking about is it's going to hit basically the whole state, and so there's going to be a lot of complaints as we try to go forward in transportation. Georgia's transportation paid by projects are generally paid by the transportation tax that you pay in gasoline. That's 7.5 cents you pay. However, they've been taking money out of that transportation fund just to put it in the general fund. So the transportation funds are extremely low right now. And transportation projects are going to be hard to do, so what they're doing basically is raising the money, the source. And we don't like it. It's already a law now, so you got to try to change it or work around the law, and that's what I'll try to do if I'm elected.
You know, it's kind of odd how they put that penalty in there, the 30% for the folks who didn't vote for the sales tax, and they did that on purpose. And they with the TSPLOST effort, there were some communities that wanted the TSPLOST, they wanted the extra money, but as a state as a whole, it was obviously voted down because nobody wanted any new taxes. So they put that clause in there to try to punish the ones who voted it down. Well, my understanding right now is they're going to take that up at the next session and look at changing that clause. That's what I understand now, and I will be definitely for that if elected, because you shouldn't put something on the ballot but then have a penalty clause for if you don't like the vote. And obviously, I was not for the TSPLOST. It all comes down to local politics and anything. And personally, I wasn't for the TSPLOST because I didn't think it was going to, the project they had planned for my home county was going to be very beneficial. And then also, secondly, me being a conservative business person, I wasn't for it because I don't like new taxes of any kind. So, with that being said, I'm going to fight against that penalty that's going to try to put on the municipalities and the counties for not passing it. And I think they are going to take it up in the next session from what I understand.
Thank you.
Any more questions from the audience? All right, Julie?